Star Gold Corp trades on the OTCQB under the symbol SRGZ. It's a leading mine company based in Nevada, dedicated to the exploration and development of high quality mineral properties and aims to deliver long term value to its shareholders and stakeholders. All right, happy to welcome Chairman and CEO Lindsay Gorrill. Welcome back to the conference, Lindsay. What's your update today?
Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to give everybody a quick update from our presentation we did 2 months ago. Just kind of remind everybody that Star Gold is a little different junior mining company than most other mining companies, whereas Star Gold's financing, majority of it comes from directors and officers. We continue to fund the company through obviously starting the permitting process and get obviously the company into production. So again, we're a little different on that side. We're also a little different on another side. As you see, we have a large property in Nevada, which is between Reno and Vegas, just across the hill from Round Mountain. But again, a little different than other junior mining companies that like to drill everywhere. We focused most of our work on what's called the main zone because we're funding the company. The goal is to get to final permit and get the production. So we focus most of our time on having enough ore proven in a zone that we can go into production, and we have that. So even again, and what's interesting about this deposit is this very small, fine gold veinlets, very difficult to drill. It's similar to what Round Mountain had discovered in their oxidized zone, like our oxidized zone. So even though we have gold everywhere, including the high quartz vein, we focused on main to move into a productive, a mine that can be into production quickly. So if you kind of look at what we did is we have about 100,000 ounces of recoverable gold and obviously large ounces of silver. And this all was all done at $1,500 gold. So obviously at 3,000 gold, there's a lot more gold here to be recovered because things that were under cutoff grade at 1,500 are now above cutoff grade. So we're very, very confident of the ore body we have to go into production. We did about 30 some odd thousand meters in the top of main. So what you're looking at here, where the colors are the different grades of the gold, the small vinelets that are sitting at the top of main. So again, a lot more ore body below main. As you can see, a lot of drill holes below the actual ore body that we've done to mine. All of it showed gold, but with this type of ore body, you have to have very, very close drill holes to get a resource that you can basically show into a PEA and move forward. Again, initial PEA was done at $1,500 and $18 silver. So from that, we then said, okay, we need to design a small pit and a leach pad. So this is all the ore coming off this top of this hill is oxidized. So it's only about 200 meters away from the pit to the leach pad. So again, get the stuff off the ore body, almost 1-to-1 strip ratio. So all surface onto the leach pad. Within a few weeks, we had 80% gold recovery, 30% silver recovery. So if you think about the mining cost, it's run a mine, one crush on the leach pad, 80% gold, and that's what we're focused on. So at the last presentation, I talked about next steps. And I said, we're putting together our plan of operation. That plan of operation was filed on August 6th. We believe it will take about 45 days for the U.S. Forest Service to come back to us, have some comments, and whether we have to change things or not. But we believe the plan of operations that we did submit will be approved. So the idea is that once the plan of operations is done, we only have a few more things to do to get to final permit. Production water well drilling. So basically we have negotiated our own water. So we own our own water for the mine. We just got to go in there and do some production water drilling and do some water monitoring and drilling to set those up. We got some geotechnical drilling and we got a few more diamond core drilling. So inside this, we think at full speed, maybe 18 months to 2 years, just over between $3 to $4 million to get the final permit. When we get the final permit, obviously the idea is to go into production. We're working right now on a lot of our updated costs. We have costs from 2021, but obviously costs have moved up since then. So we have a lot more costs that we're looking at to update on that, which we're finalizing that over the next few weeks again. But if you kind of look at the economic viability of this, you're looking at a PEA that was done in 2021 at $1,700 ounce gold, and you're looking at about a 52 million NPV. If you could look at it at $2,700 gold, so we took the 2021 PEE, we increased the operating cost by 20%, increased capital by 35%. Again, we're getting final numbers on that. You're looking at a NPV of over $100 million at 2,700. Obviously, as you bring this thing up higher, it gets even higher. So that's a quick update. I wanted to open the floor to some questions, if there are any questions for me.
All right, Lindsay. Yeah, thank you. So now that you filed the plan of operation, how long do you think it'll take to get the permit to mine?
I think if we can finalize the rest of the funding, which is about $3 million, we can get all the work done, and we hope to have final permit to go into production within 2 years.
Okay, great. 1 second. Let's see. I can't get my. Can you tell me what is next with Star Gold?
What is next really is sort of what we had on our plan of operations, is get back in, do our production water drilling, final engineering on the leach pad and the mine, so some updating engineering plans, update a couple of the environmental studies that we've done in the past that show that we have no issues there to go to mine. But that's all going to be done over the next 12 months. So we figure we should have most of this done within 12 months, and that's why we're focused on trying to get a permit within 2 years.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for this update. We look forward to having another conversation with you real soon.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. We'll be right back.